everyone, welcome back to Melissa's Kitchen Table and the last Fall Food Friday of 2020. And again, I just want to say thank you to Falon over at Moss Family TV for doing this collab and including everyone in it. That's really nice of her. And I've loved her channel for quite some years now. And everyone else that's participating, I am getting through all of their videos. There are so many good ones. And I just encourage you guys to check out everyone's video. And yeah, so I think everyone's doing a great job. So for the last one, I'm going to do a dessert. My husband really likes bread pudding. I don't like bread pudding that much. Hopefully this one changes my mind, but we'll see. So I was at Trader Joe's and I seen their pumpkin brioche, and it just inspired me to do a bread pudding because he loves it. So super easy, really simple. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. I have my baking dish sprayed over there. You could use butter, you could use spray, whatever you want. I have my saucepan here. I'm going to put this on medium heat. And to that, we're going to add 2 cups of milk. I'm using whole milk. I don't know how good it'll come out if you use like a low-fat milk. I think a coconut milk would be really good. Alright, so 2 cups of milk. We will let that slowly heat up. In the meantime, in the same cup, because I don't want to dirty too many dishes, I'm going to beat my 2 eggs. Let's see, I'll move you over this way a little more. Oh, I got a shell in there. I'll get it out after. That. Alright, I'm going to beat that. Alright, to the milk, I am also going to add 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, and if you don't like the way I'm flavoring it, of course you can flavor it any way you like. Now, usually, I don't measure, I'll be honest, but I'll try. So I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and if you have pumpkin pie spice, you can use that instead of all the individual spices. Oh, well, the cinnamon has a top on it. I'll use about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. We don't love a lot of ginger, so if you like a lot of ginger, you could add more. The vanilla will wait until the end. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is cut up this bread. And of course, the easiest way to do that is with a serrated knife. I don't have my big bread knife. It's being washed, so I just use the small one. Now, their bread is already cut into slices, so half the work is already done for me. Oh, it smells good. Look how pretty. Right? Isn't that beautiful? Nice and swirled. Alright, so I'll just show you real quick on this one. You're going to cut it into 2-inch pieces. Well, I think that's enough. That's like a 1-inch piece, I think. I'm going to do 1-inch pieces. And then I'm going to put that all on the bottom of my pan. And then once this heats up, I'll show you what we do next. All right, once all of that has warmed up, the butter is melted, I will take it off the heat, and I'm gonna let that cool down for just a few minutes so we don't scramble those eggs. All right, so I think this is cooled down pretty good, but I'm gonna temper the eggs. So I have my my eggs beaten up over there, and I'm gonna put in a couple ladlefuls of the hot milk. Well, it's warm milk now. And you mix it up. And that's how you temper eggs. So that way once you put them in here, it creates a custard and not scrambled eggs. So now I'll put them in here and mix them around. And my shell, thankfully, is on the bottom. All right, so we got that mixed. To this, I am going to add about a teaspoon, and I'll leave the recipe down below, teaspoon of vanilla. You make sure you do that when it's off the heat. And that's it. Now, if you wanted to add other things to this bread, of course you can. I'm going to pour this over. If you want, you can add raisins and nuts or like dried figs, dried cranberries. You can add all kinds of stuff to this. But this one I'm going to make plain. And then I mix it up a little so all of the pieces of bread get the custard. There's also a lot of different toppings you could put on this, or you could just leave it plain. We're just going to serve ours with whipped cream, but you can make all kinds of stuff with it. All right, so you don't want to mess with it too much. You don't want it to be deflated. And the best part is a lot of these are going to get crispy bits because they're sticking up. So this is going to go into your 350 oven, 30 to 40 minutes. I'll start checking mine at 30. And I'll see what it looks like. Then you let it cool down a little bit. And like I said, you could serve with a glaze. We're just going to serve with plain old, maybe cinnamon whipped cream. But I will leave a picture of what this looks like when I serve it. You can serve it warm. You could serve it cold if you like. I let it sit for about at least a half hour or so. Yeah. And I'll show you what that looks like. And again, I want to say thank you to everyone involved in this collab. And please go check out all of their videos. Let them know I sent you and what a great job they're doing. Thanks again to Falon. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please leave it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and share, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.